Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now. Let's talk about a potential blockbuster move that's been swirling around the NFL. The possibility of the San Francisco 49ers trading their star offensive tackle, Trent Williams, to the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, you heard that right. This isn't just some rumor. It's gaining serious traction among insiders and analysts, and it could have a seismic impact on the NFL landscape, especially for the Packers and their quest for another Super Bowl appearance. The 49ers, sitting at 8-4 with a hefty cap hit of around $22 million, are reportedly exploring a trade that would send Trent Williams to Green Bay in exchange for a first-round pick in 2027. Now, why would San Francisco do something like this? Well, sources from ESPN suggest that the Niners are looking to free up cap space to focus on extending their quarterback and other key players, especially as they're entering a semi-rebuild phase. The idea is to optimize their roster and finances, and unloading a player of Williams' caliber, even at his age, could be a strategic move to stay flexible. For the Packers, this could be a game changer. Green Bay has been battling with offensive line injuries all season long, and the numbers tell a tough story. Allowing 38 sacks so far, the offensive line has been a weak link, putting a lot of pressure on Jordan Love and limiting the run game. Adding Trent Williams, widely regarded as one of the best left tackles in the league, could serve as an anchor on the blind side. His presence could stabilize the line, reduce sacks, and unlock new possibilities for the offense. Williams, drafted way back in 2010, has built an impressive career with over 180 starts, a PFF grade nearing 94. 5 for his entire career, and an elite resume that includes 11 Pro Bowl selections and 3 All-Pro nods. His 2025 season was solid, playing 12 games, allowing just 2 sacks and earning a run block grade of 92.8. He's a technician at his position, with a high EPA per run of plus 0.25 and pressures limited to just 15. In terms of durability, Williams has avoided significant injuries in recent seasons, which makes him an even more attractive target for the Packers front office. Now let's take a look at why this trade makes sense for the 49ers. They're allowing around 3 points per game, which is not terrible but not elite either. By trading Williams for a first-round pick, they're betting on their ability to develop younger offensive linemen, focusing on building for the future and managing cap space more efficiently. Plus, with the current roster's age and injury concerns, especially along the defensive front, San Francisco might see this as a necessary move to stay competitive in the long run. Think of it like the Kansas City Chiefs did a couple of years ago, tweaking their cap to keep their core intact while making strategic moves to stay at the top. For the Packers, acquiring Williams isn't just about patching a hole. It's about elevating the entire offensive line, which has struggled with sacks and run blocking all season long. If Williams joins the team, projections show a potential reduction in sacks by around 30%, a boost in rushing yards per game by approximately 6, and a projected plus 15% increase in overall EPA on offense. That's a massive upgrade. The numbers speak for themselves. Williams could allow the Packers to open up the offense more, especially with Jordan Love at quarterback. Love's ability to stretch the field with deep shots would be maximized with a rock-solid blind side protector. Looking at their matchup history, the 49ers have historically leaned heavily on the run game, and Williams' presence could push that even further. In 2024, the 49ers saw their rushing yards increase by about 210 yards with Williams on the field. For the Packers, this move could mean a more balanced attack, giving Love the time and protection needed to progress through his reads and take shots downfield. And with a cap hit around $25 million after adjustments, the Packers could make this work financially, especially considering how much Williams' presence would boost their chances to contend. From a Super Bowl perspective, this trade could be just what Green Bay needs to make a deep playoff run. Odds for the Packers winning the Super Bowl have already been trending upward, from plus 1,200 to around plus 700, reflecting the optimism that a veteran like Williams can be the X factor to push them over the top. Protecting Jordan Love and improving their offensive efficiency could be the difference between a first-round exit and a legitimate shot at hoisting the Lombardi Trophy once again. The NFL analyst community has been buzzing about this potential move, pointing out that an elite offensive line can add around 2 wins to a team's season, according to NFL.com. That's huge. It's not just about one player, it's about what that player can unlock for the entire offense. Williams, with his technique, experience, and durability, could be the missing piece that transforms the Packers into a true contender this season and beyond. Of course, there are questions and risks involved. Will the 49ers be willing to part with such a high-value asset? Can the Packers absorb his cap hit without sacrificing other key areas? And how quickly can Williams integrate into Green Bay's system? All valid questions, but the potential rewards seem to outweigh the risks. The Packers have been searching for stability on offense, especially along the line, and this move could bring immediate improvements. Looking at the bigger picture, this trade could symbolize a shift in how the Packers are building their roster. Instead of relying solely on draft picks and developing young talent, they're making bold moves to bring in proven veterans who can make an instant impact. It signals that Green Bay is serious about returning to Super Bowl contention sooner rather than later. Plus, with a strong offensive line, Love's development accelerates, and the team's overall confidence surges. The NFC North is already shaping up to be a competitive division, and adding a player like Trent Williams could give the Packers a critical edge. It's about closing the gap with rivals and establishing dominance in the trenches, which is often the key to playoff success. The Packers have been known for their resilient defense and strategic offense, but now, with Williams potentially anchoring the line, they could become an even more complete team. So, as the offseason unfolds, all eyes are on Green Bay. Will the trade happen? If it does, it could be one of the most impactful moves in recent franchise history. It's a bold statement of intent, signaling that the Packers are ready to elevate their game and chase another Super Bowl title. Fans should be excited because if this move comes to fruition, it might just be the catalyst they've been waiting for to see the Packers back at the top of the NFL. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster trade? Would you like to see Trent Williams in a Packers uniform? Do you think it's the move that puts Green Bay over the top? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. This offseason is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and the possibility of adding a player like Williams could be the spark that ignites a new chapter of success for the Green Bay Packers. So, keep your eyes peeled, stay passionate, and let's get ready for what could be a historic season ahead.